Hey everybody, good morning. Uh, we're starting day one a little bit early on our garden cleanup. This is the JaCoontie garden, and as you can see, it's kind of a mess now. And if you look in our videos, about 6 months ago, it was beautiful. We've got several things. Sorry, I was leaning against the tripod and it fell. Got several things that are coming in. String grass has just taken over. That is a type of cassia that is not good. It invades. And this is Caesar weed, and Caesar weed is like I call it wild hibiscus, but it turns into these little pricker stickies and stuff. As it goes through its blooming cycle, it gets everywhere. Haven't had Caesar weed in this garden for 20 years. And then the main culprit is my famous blackjack. It's all gone to seed. This all happened in a month and a half. We went on 2 vacations. We disappeared twice. It just took over. You see, that's all blackjack there. This is all Caesar weed. So today what we're going to do is try to clean it up. Yesterday I went through some cursory cuts just to see where we were at and how rough. And of course V's helping today. That's why I'm starting. This is day one because we've got the A team in. And yeah, we got a bit of work to do. This area looks wonderful. It looks
sort
of wonderful. And then when we get through it, I'll use my homemade weed killer and just do the edges just to kind of
So I found the water thing. All it needs is to be connected to a water source, and then we could have water again.
I'll bet you that's from something else. When I turn on the water, that one won't squirt, but something right next to you will.
Okay.
There's a stand over there. Yeah, I kind of doubled up some stuff. Thanks for bringing the bags out. I think I'm just going to pile right now. I am going to start over here in the sun and try to get rid of all these big annoying weeds in the Caesar weed. Caesar weed looks like something we can do. It is a beautiful day. It's about 72, and it's cool, not very humid. I don't need bug spray for the mosquitoes. And welcome back. Let's go. We'll put you over here. Possibly change up a bit. Somewhere with the string grass.
It's interesting, the surface, all the debris and stuff, in the process of breaking down, so it leaves the run of soil. Leaves the sticks and stuff like that.
Don't look too good, does it? However, After a half an hour or an hour sun, I've managed to get a little bit of a pass through. Put up another watering station back online before it went offline. But I can, start here and work south to the mango tree for the next day or two. I have a problem if I started late today. It's Sunday. We had breakfast. We enjoyed our life. This area is probably the one that will benefit the most. But it's not as overrun as this back. Yeah, bees making it really look nice. That's a JaCoontie garden. JaCoontie. I know it's agave. I couldn't work agave into it. JaCoontie garden. There we go. Yeah, we have water right there.
Okay.
So this evening we'll run it. Start running up the system again. Just on a short run, you see I've done some over here. That area was starting to become overrun too. So we're getting there. All right, day 2. Basically what I'm going to do is try to make it from just in this area, because this is another type of jatropha. And when the name comes to my head, I will tell you what type. But it has recovered from it used to be dead, but it has recovered. I mean, it was pretty dead. And so I'm pretty happy to see him back, because these are my babies in this garden. See this guy right here? Wow. See all those things stick on. See? There you have it. Again, they get up. Let me get this guy out of here. I stayed a little longer. Decided I would widen up the other side. There's still some things I need to get out of here, but some days that I need to learn how to walk too. This is where I'm at. Not too bad. All right. Pretty cool. And the garden cleanup for day 2. All right. Day 3. I actually want to get over to those guys. Probably won't do a lot, but it's early in the morning and it's under 70 degrees. The weather has certainly changed. Said there was a new front coming down from a nor'easter. And it just definitely looks like something's happened. Get all that. Those are all those pickies. They're trying to reseed themselves. Fortunately, they don't grow off gloves. Mango. All right. I don't think I'm going to do much more today. I got a staircase I want to really fix up today. Yesterday I started too late. So I think this is the end of the weeding on day 3. At least for now. All right. Today I'm going to focus on this lot. I know I'm not going to get this completely done this week. It'll probably take a few more runs, but put some holes in the middle of it. I want to get a lot of the blackjack forest out of here. When it's not here, everything is much better. All right. We cut a center through. Change the heads in the sprinkler system so they're now working 100%, which one wasn't. That one wasn't down on the bottom, that little red head one. I did redefine the corners here, and I will go all the way up in the end. Sorry, I'm tripping every so often. On this side, I haven't done a whole lot yet. This is looks like it's one of the 2 directions I can go, but I'm going after, anytime you see those guys, those blackjacks, I'm going after them. And of course this side looks, hasn't been attacked. Looks like it's going to overwhelm, but somebody cleared out there. I did that. We did this to kind of keep the front end going. Also, as you can tell by this stuff, the material on the ground, my tractor broke 2 weeks or a week ago or so. I have 2 tractors, but it's behind the one I'm gonna replace. I'm gonna just move on with. That one does work. I just haven't swapped them yet. Very lazy. Every time I get near there, it's near the staircase. I start working on the staircase, as I am going to in a few minutes. All right. Doesn't look too bad because this area weeded out that, which I think's on this video. But then you get into the sunny, shiny thing. Got an opening here. I did that last night. Just there were a lot of blackjacks there. And of course, this is the other side. Doesn't look too bad for having a small garden. My jatropha's are surviving quite spectacularly. I mean, I even have a Buddhist belly jatropha right there. It's like 3 feet tall. This is JaCoontie garden. And in our JaCoontie garden, what happens is it's jatropha's and coonties. And there's some agave thrown in for effect, but it's basically these bellyache jatropha's, which are the bigger ones that are really prolific. The Buddha's belly jatropha's, which are these guys right here. And then I can't think of what the other one's called, but it's a lacy leafed guy. It's actually kind of becoming my favorite. They're hard to keep going. And that's this guy right here. And along with that, in the front end, we've got coonties like crazy. And the coonties have a background story. We were out in Central Florida, a sanctuary, and one of the JaCoonties were blooming, and they have a cone with lots of seeds. And stuff was spread all over by animals and stuff like that. So I started cleaning up the path. Had about 10 coontie seeds or so. Because we had cardboard palms, but we didn't have coonties. Look them up if you don't know the difference. Or something like that. Anyhow, what's happening is that it's turned into a forest here, it's turned into a forest here, and they're now planting themselves in a lot of places. But if we don't like them where they're at, we'll pull them out, put them in pots. I wish they would take over every place there's a blackjack. Anyhow, that's what we got. So, jatropha and coontie. And of course there's agave, and I think they're called pachyderm. It's a Madagascar palm, which is a succulent with lots of spikes on it. I want to say pachypetalum. No, I don't know. But those are the ones I want in here. There are some ferns I'm letting live. And this, not that succulent. Milkweed comes in, it's fine anytime. These succulents here, which are easily weeded out, but I'm okay with them. I just want to get this grass, the blackjacks and Virginia creeper and all that stuff out here. This one still has a lot to go. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. This is Dave from Saving Our Sanctuary. Treat everyone with empathy and compassion. Realize that opinions nowadays are often based on gaps in reasoning. However, don't react, please. If you like this channel, go ahead and hit like, hit subscribe. The YouTube algorithms are merciless to me. They just, I'll go from thousands to 10 and 20. I just haven't hit my spot. But that's okay. I'll keep on gardening. I'll keep on redoing our house and rebuilding stuff. I'll keep on restoring vintage electronics. I'll keep on restoring vintage cars. This is Dave from Saving Our Sanctuary, and I hope you have a great week, and I am out.